I've got this string reserved and it's on this bowl, and I've got Big Bird's tool in here with a larger diameter disc, okay? She's pretty tight with that, even with that biggest disc there. This is a low compression setup. Okay, you're not gonna put much indentation on this serving with this tool here, okay? But this little thing right here lines up good on your string, okay? I still use it, okay? Try to hold this string and put some pressure on that and turn it in there. It's getting looser right there. Now the string's not trying to run. Okay, I'm done with that one there. And we're gonna put the smaller diameter one on here. Now it's gonna go on a lot harder. Maybe this is showing up in the camera. It's blazing hot out here where I'm standing, but I like to be able to see good. I can't see good. And hold over that string, put some pressure against that string stop. Okay, she's loosening up. Okay, I'll take it off. Okay, you can see a shiny spot on there, but now she's not going to put much indentation on her. I'll use it a little more. I don't think this tool here with this serving puts enough indentation on this serving to do what it needs to do as far as a good knocking point, okay? Now there's other servings that it works good on from reporting that I've got, okay? But they're more high compression serving, you know. The same serving may be on top, but they're using a higher compression on the bottom inner serving. Okay. Now we've got this out of here. Now these files, I've got two of these files here. Let you see this. Now one of them is a little thicker than the other. Okay, this right here I think is the 1/4 inch wide one, based on the putting it up against this wheel here. This one right here is just a tad narrower. Okay. So what I do is I put this tool in here. Okay. And I watch it up here on top. Okay. And I try not to go too far back with the file. About that far right there. Watch it on the top. Okay. Come in the bottom down here and do the same thing. Not too much. I'm probably not going to do this one as much as I did the last string. Okay. Now, this is a little bit of guesswork. Now this is the white knock. Okay. We don't use these, but I do use it in helping set one of these bows up. Now it'll go on there fairly easy. But it's still coming on and off of there fairly hard right now, okay? But I can use this to help shape that serving too. Come back here and change the angle a little bit. Okay. I probably need to go back in here with this file. Okay. Now I can take this smaller diameter file and hit it just a little bit. I don't like to use it a lot, okay, especially down here in the bottom. Now this is not cutting a lot of that serving. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it. Okay. A little bit here on top. Okay. Now we'll try this here again just to see how it feels. This is the old white one. Okay, that's going on a little easier right there. Okay. Now I wouldn't want to use this knock here on a real live boat to shoot. But I do use it to check this, you know, this here, and I'm probably putting a lot of wire on it, okay? I'm putting pressure on this thing. Okay, that don't feel too bad. That's pretty rough right there. Okay, I'm gonna touch it with a file just a little bit more, not much, so I don't get mixed up here. Okay. Okay, this is the bigger. This one here is just about the size of that wheel. It almost fits that wheel perfect, so I'll just go ahead and use it. A few strokes through here. Moderate pressure. Come on the bottom, do the same thing. Okay. Now I can come back here in the back, but see, I'm sort of hamstrung because I can't get the file. Now I can come up here in the front a little bit right here and come down a little bit right there. Okay. It's a little short stroke right there. Okay. Now, where's our orange knock at? Okay, they don't feel too bad. Not real bad. Okay, we're going to come around here from the front. We're going to sort of line this thing up here. We'll take this out. Try to line this knock up right here. Okay. That's pretty rough right there. Okay, she's on there. Okay, but that went on awful hard. So we'll pull it off. Back on there again. Okay, she's on there. She's on there again. Now that's going on there mighty rough. And this string is straight, remember. It's not cockeyed back there, you know, curved in the back with this carriage. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good right there. Try not to tear your rollers up now when you're doing this right here, if you decide to do it. Now this is do at your own risk, okay? Okay, they don't feel too bad. I'll stand it back up here and come back down to the top. Come back here. Okay, now you get the camera down on that, maybe you get the idea of what it's doing. It's a beat that serve it up a little bit, okay? But it's not, it's hurting it, but it's not, you know, to get the shots I got out of it. You all seen the bow shoot on the video, okay? Okay. I'm going to turn the camera off. I'm going to work it a little bit more here. I didn't work it very much more. Actually, I used the old white knock and I come in here from behind and went up on it a couple of times using Big Bird's block there as a guide. Okay, I've got this old bow cocked. Safety's on. Okay. Now this is the same boat I was using knockwise to play with it. Okay. That sounded real good right there. Okay, real good sound, and I'm looking back through the carriage here. Now I don't really know what to go by back there. I go more by the sound. Okay. Now we're gonna let this bow down. Everybody remember what I said about uncocking one of these bows? You put your thumb in there, get it away from your body. I try to practice what I preach. I could have an accident too. Now, I got my timing the way I wanted it. Cam lean looked good. Okay. Now, pressure's off the carriage. Always make sure it's back down there on the string. And we're gonna cock her back again. Okay. Try this bolt here again. Now, I don't shoot this one here. This bolt right here's got damage. So I made this out of it instead of throwing it away. Okay, let's listen. Well, that sounds good. Okay. Now, I may try to go over here and shoot this thing a little bit. About this tool right here too. It'll do less damage potentially to your knock. Now I'm going to go ahead and get this carriage back off of this thing. So you all can see what the knock point looks like. Okay. Let's get this wound back here real quick. Well, you can see it right there, okay? Hold this up to the camera where you get a good look. Get this old carriage back here. Okay, you see what you got there? You got a little burr-like look on that serving right there. Now that's how I did the last one. You all seen her shoot, so I did the same thing to this one. We're gonna try and see what happens. It seems like that groove gets a little better with use too. It might look a little ragged looking, but I think it works better. First shot of that bow was a little squirrely, but you know, I've been playing with the cables and the string on it. Second shot, bingo. That's the third shot right there, aiming right at that X. Now that's 30 yards, okay? I'm just verifying this bow. That's no scope adjustment, okay? L-Zippo. Not in the lateral and not in the vertical. Now I may have to make some vertical adjustment since that string is new and them claws are coming over the top of it. Okay, I'm gonna push this target back to 50 yards. I'm just gonna shoot it one time. I'm gonna use bolt number 7. This is not even bolt 7, this is bolt 1. You might remember it from last night. There's bolt 7 at 50 yards with no scope adjustment after reserving that string and putting it back on. Now I'm aiming right here. I'll shoot it one more time. It's getting late out here. This video in here, okay. No scope adjustment still, but that's where she's shot now. That's second shot at 50 yards. So it's a shooting just a little bit left, not much. Probably about a 1/2 inch. And I won't play with that no more tonight. Hope y'all enjoyed.